KOBZA.
Why are we here and what is actually going on with this woman who seems to be missing out of nowhere?
Right now we're conducting a search. She left her house yesterday morning just after 7 a.m. and has not been seen since. Oh, well, we have her on video at about 7:30 from a private residence walking down the beach, and unfortunately we haven't seen her since, so we're in the process of trying to locate her.
Do you know where that residence is?
It's in this area, but I'm not exactly sure which one it is.
Can you describe what she was wearing, and was she wearing sneakers and a jacket? What was her condition that you could tell from the video?
She was wearing a maroon jacket and black pants. She was not wearing any shoes, but that's not uncommon from what I understand. From what we've been told, when she leaves the house to walk her dog, she normally does so barefoot, so that's not out of the ordinary for her at all.
And she's been missing for how long as of right now, about?
She was reported missing at approximately 11:30 yesterday morning, but she did leave the house around 7 o'clock, so I opened the window up till about that time.
And where are you searching, and are you getting any indication anywhere else was she spotted on video?
Right now we're going house to house asking people with video cameras if they have any footage of her so that we can try to use that to assist in our investigation. As far as where we've searched, we've already checked this area. We're checking different areas throughout the coastline. We've got air, sea, and land assets active right now. We've got the Mass State Police and I believe the Coast Guard Air Branch working. We've got vessels from the Coast Guard, Harbor Master. The Coast Guard is using side scan sonar, and we do have dive teams deployed on the vessels in the event that we do locate something underwater that we have to investigate.
How out of character is this, and is she in danger, or do we presume she's alive, right?
Right now we're presuming that she is, and we're hoping that everything's okay. As far as being out of the ordinary, I really can't answer that because I don't know the person.
Can you describe why it's normal for her to walk around in the wintertime without shoes on? Can you describe what would trigger that, what she's into?
Perhaps some of her hobbies. I'm not exactly sure what her reasoning is. But like I said, the best thing I can tell you is that it's not out of the ordinary for her to do that.
Is there anything new right now? Has anyone found anything, or can people help? People are asking those questions.
Right now, like I said, we're just continuing the search. We did bring the Coast Guard on board. As far as any new development right now, we did find her dog, which our animal control officer has taken custody of and returned to her family. Other than that, the situation is pretty much status quo at this point.
How long has she lived here?
I'm sorry?
How long has she lived in town? Are people really familiar with her?
I don't know how long she's been a resident of Fairhaven. I'm sorry, could you repeat the question, please?
I know there was a call for people to check their security cameras. Is that still active? You're still asking people to do that?
Absolutely. We are asking everybody to check their surveillance cameras in case they do have any footage that could help us out. And if they do, they can contact the Fairhaven Police Department. And if I could just add on that, we're not just asking people along the shoreline, asking anybody along Sconneck Road, main thoroughfares. We don't want to rule anything out in the event that she did go someplace besides the beach.
And is this a situation where it's suspicious, or like you're not looking for anybody else, but she's just out wandering?
Right now, we're not ruling anything out at this point in time. She did, last we knew, she went out to walk her dog, and that's the last she's been seen. Did you have any follow-ups? I apologize.
Okay, that's
Okay.
thank you.
You're
We
welcome.
did see one of the ground search teams like opening up campers and stuff like that. Is that something that like homeowners can help with? Just checking every shed in their yard, everything like that?
That's a good question, and that's something that could definitely help us out. The question was if homeowners can check their outbuildings and sheds and any campers or vehicles they have on their property. That is encouraged. Also, check your bulkheads if they happen to be unlocked. Check to see if maybe that's been accessed, and if so, please let us know immediately. Thank you.
Is her family being cooperative throughout this?
So far, everybody's been cooperative, yes.
How long are we planning on searching tonight?
I really can't give you a time frame because if we find her now, the search is pretty much over. But we're going to continue to do the best we can with, and weather's going to be a factor as well.
She's a mother?
Yes, sir. She has 2 children.
Young, older?
I don't want to give you an exact age because I'm not 100% sure, but I did hear ages in the range of 4 to 7.
Have you reached out to any other local departments in New Bedford to help local on their side?
Yes, we have. In addition to that, we've contacted the Fusion Center, which brings other states into our investigation in the event that somebody does show up in their state. I believe specifically Rhode Island. And as far as other agencies, to answer your first question, we do have multiple police departments and fire departments from different parts of the state helping out, in addition to the state police, environmental police, Department of Recreation and Parks, Coast Guard, you name it. We've pretty much called in the cavalry.
How many pieces of equipment would you say have been deployed for this search?
We've used helicopters, boats, ATVs. As far as, and I couldn't even begin to gather. I couldn't even begin to get an estimate for you.
And she was she seen by the water? Is that why you're checking the waters? And the last camera shot, was she walking towards?
The last video footage of her, we have her walking on the beach in this area.
Oh, okay. But
Yes.
no indication
Which
that.
is- I'm
Okay.
sorry?
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, we did the last video footage we have of her is walking on the beach in this area, which is why this is where we started our search.
How big is the search radius right now?
Right now, we're checking the entire, probably the entire coastline of Fairhaven, which we've got approximately 30 miles of coastline, in addition to checking the harbor from with air assets as well as boats. So as far as square miles, it's pretty extensive, and it gets wider the longer the search goes on.
You'll update us.
Yes, sir.
Any other updates today expected if she's not found?
At this point in time, I mean, I don't have much more to report on than what we have. If anything does develop, I'll be sure to get you the information as quickly as possible.
Thank you.
Anybody else have any other questions? Thank you very much.
Thank you.